Okay, so we're gonna select both of these next photos. I'm gonna right click, develop, paste. That looks pretty good as well. I'm just gonna scroll down, press auto. And again, if I'm going too fast, please rewind or pause this video and just go back and watch again what I did and take it step by step. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my saturation's down. I'm just going to get this little bit. Perfect. And then on to the next one. Scroll down. Press auto. Okay, so this next room is super yellow. We know it's not that yellow, so we're gonna go ahead and paste the settings we've got, see if it works. Okay, so now it's giving us that kind of like, I don't even know. It's not the right color. I'm gonna take my white balance and use the dropper. So now it's super green. I'm gonna take the tint up and give it a little, take the green out, take the tint up here. And then I'm going to scroll down, press auto first. Got to align it, make sure it's straight. We're going to take a little bit of that blue coming out. So we're going to move that down. And then we're going to move yellow down even more. And then that's it. I'm not going to copy those settings because that was an extremely yellow room. So we don't need to do that again. On to the next, develop settings, paste settings. Okay, and then also make sure your blue is moved up enough because obviously that's a blue comforter, so we don't want the blue taken out where the comforter is not the same color anymore. So in this situation, the auto actually didn't look better, so I just turned it off, and we're going to leave it at that. Then I'm going to, so since those settings worked for this room, I'm going to go ahead and select all the master bedroom photos and paste on there and see. Yeah, so that turned out pretty good. I'm going to press auto. Then I'm going to go up and make sure my blue isn't too far down. And see how we've got a little bit of that purplish color? We're just going to go down to tint and move it down a little bit. And that got rid of that. So there we go. Now we're just kind of cleaning up photos. That one is pretty much perfect. So we're going to press auto. Try full. Leave it at auto. Take the adjustment brush. I'm going to move saturation to like a -10. And then I'm just going to paint that little dark area right there. Paint the ceiling. Okay, and this too. Done. On to the next. So you just want to get in that motion of just really getting through it. Getting a little bit of that purple coming in. We're just going to take the tint down just a little bit. Auto. I'm going to take my adjustment brush, paint over some exposure, and there we go. Done. Then we're going to go to the master bathroom. Okay. So this is fun. So we're just going to develop paste settings, see where it takes us. Because when it's a stained glass, there's not much you can do. So what we're going to do, we're going to scroll down first, click auto. Then we're going to go take our eyedropper for the white balance, and we're going to select these cabinets that are white. And that actually helped a ton. I'm going to move the tint up just a little bit. I'm going to take yellow down pretty much a lot. Move exposure up, and with this, I mean, there's just not much you can do. It's a stained glass window. So it's going to affect the room more than you think. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to paint those dark spots. paint the door a little bit right here, and that's all we can do. You cannot get rid of this. So we're just going to copy these settings for this bathroom. And we're going to paste those settings. So that obviously made a huge difference. Just scroll down, press auto, and then all I'm going to do is just brighten up this just a little bit. And that's it. There's not much you can do with a stained glass window. So I'm going to scroll down, auto adjust this one, and then I'm going to scroll up and take the exposure a little bit more. Take the paintbrush, paint over it. On to the next. That's perfect. So we're just going to scroll that down, press auto. Okay, sometimes owners like to watch and hang out right there, so we're just going to do the crop, and we are just going to crop them out. Not much we can do. So yeah, just watch for people in the photos. So I'm going to scroll down. This room looks a little, this angle looks a little green. I'm just going to take the tint up just a little bit and take some blue out because we got some blue coming in. And then there we go. So let's see what the setting looks like with this. No. So with this situation, I would just reset and we're gonna build it again. So I'm gonna take my eyedropper. I'm going to find a white part of the room. I'm going to take my exposure, hold the Alt key down, take it up to about 120 between 150. Take my highlights, press the Alt down, move that down, get rid of those white spots. Same with white. Then I'm going to take blacks down to where I see a little bit of the black coming through. And then I'm going to take my temp up and get rid of that blue coming in. Warm up the room, maybe even take the purple up a little more. I'm going to scroll down here and just get rid of the rest of that blue because I don't know, I have to like do it because it's bothering me. I'm going to scroll down here, press auto. Remember, I'm going to remove chromatic aberrations, enable profile corrections, choose my lens, which is a Tamron. All of that's correct. We're going to go to sharpening. We're building it all up again. Mask, hold the Alt key down, move that up. Luminance, same as masking. Take a little bit of that. And then we've got our settings again. So I'm gonna go up to develop settings, copy settings, and use that again for this room. Press auto. I'm going to take my crop button, move it over just a little bit. Take yellow down. And then I'm going to just try it for this room. Okay, I'm going to move. Let's just change the white balance and see if that does anything. Yeah, that made it pretty. Gonna remember to move my blue up from the last room because there is some blue in here, like actual blue, not just from the windows. Press auto. Now if it is dark around these windows, watch, I'm just going to lighten that up so there's not that dark cloud. And then take exposure and move my contrast and clarity up. Paste these settings. That one turned out. Actually, I'm going to copy these settings from this room. And I'm going to paste it to the perfect. Auto. On to the next.